So I'll tell you my story. So long, long ago, before I even lived, and Mum and Dad didn't even live either, or even Jesus lived, there was absolutely, totally, out of this world, nothing. But I'm not really sure of the other planets. Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune were also dark too. Were they, Mum?
I think they were dark too.
And did the sun exist or not? Oh yeah, they didn't. All the planets were all black and dark until a man named God had a look around the earth, and then he thought it looked very, very, absolutely boring when it's all black. So he was going to create a brand new world. So on the first day, can I have a read of the Bible, please? I forgot what happened.
Is this the Bible that you're after?
Yeah, it's like the Bible story. Okay, let me see. Oh, I know. Here it is. Okay. And then he said, he called that on the next day. He called he said, "Let there be light." He said, and the light turned on, because God could do anything in the whole entire universe. And the light turned on. He called the light day, and he called the darkness night. This was the end of the very first day of the whole entire universe. Then God said, "I will divide the waters." He separated the waters in the clouds above the waters, the ocean below. He called the space between them sky. This was the end of the second day. You could see the sky right here, which is separated from the ocean, and you can see what the earth looked like a long, long time ago. Okay. Next, God rolled back the waters, and some dry ground appeared. He made plants of many shapes and colors. He made mountains, hills, and valleys. This was the end of the third day. And if you didn't know, valleys means a gap between a mountain. God put a shining sun in the sky that represented daytime. He put a glowing moon and twinkling stars for the nighttime. This was the end of the fourth day. On the fifth day, God made swishy fish and squiggly creatures to live in the ocean. Then God made birds to fly across the sky. On the sixth day, God made animals to creep, crawl, hop, and gallop. Then from the dust, God made the most wonderful creature of all, a person. God named him Adam. On the seventh day, God rested. You can see the fish and the birds, and you can see all the animals to creep and crawl and the person. Mum, am I really a creature? Because I'm a person.
You are. We are a creature.
Okay, then I'm acting like a lizard. Blech. Blech. Fine, I don't act like that. Okay, so 1,000,000 days later. Fine, maybe not 1,000,000 days later. The next chapter is called Adam and Eve. God had planted a beautiful garden for Adam in a place called Eden. I have a friend called Eden. The river flowed through the garden. You could see the beautiful waterfall in the river. Adam. Adam loved his new home. His job was to name all the animals and care for the garden. Adam loved all the animals, but he could just not find a friend that was just right for him. So God created a woman, and then but soon after that, when little kids were born, if it was a boy, if it was a man was being born, then he called the men a boy when they were young. And what I'm young, I'm 7 years old. But then God called the females that were born a girl, and I'm a girl. Adam named her Eve. She was just right for Adam. Adam and Eve loved each other. Together they took care of God's garden. This is what Eve looks like. She's got a flower in her hair and she's holding a little bunny. Bunny's so cute. I like them. Okay. I would say like a few days later, the sneaky snake came out. Many trees grew in the Garden of Eden. God told Adam and Eve, "You may eat the fruit from any tree except for one. Never eat the fruit from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil." Now there was a sneaky snake in the garden. One day, the snake saw Eve near the special tree. It hissed, "Did God really tell you not to eat the fruit from this tree?" I made up a new accent. Okay.
God, can we have a pause?
Huh?